Should Britain leave the EU? Are the US completely losing their minds, voting for the utter twat that is Donald Trump? Join us live here at the Mass Debate Show. Hello and welcome to the Mass Debate Show, the only show on television with a name so smart that we all forgot to laugh. I'm your host Simon, and joining me today are a few guests. We have Tamuka, Ashley and Tamin. Tonight our guests will have a lot to debate about because our topic for this week is politics. Our first story today will focus around the Brexit. We'll ask our guests their opinions on if Britain should leave the EU or stay as we are. But first, we went to ask the public about their thoughts on the Brexit.
Good evening. I am your Prime Minister David Cameron.
And I'm Boris Johnson.
And we're here to find out what the public really think about the EU referendum.
Let's go. Do you have any opinions on the whole EU referendum?
Well, I do. I think really we should come out. We should put the money back into Britain.
Because there's going to be so much backlash sort of from Europe and even America, maybe we need a little bit more thought.
I think it's very much an in-out question. If that doesn't sound too sexual, you know.
We should be governing ourselves and not by a European Parliament.
I'm very patient, but this just fills me so full of anger seeing these people in front of me. I just want to punch your faces in.
So, with the lack of information you've been given, do you think we should leave or stay in the EU?
At the moment, I think you should stay.
That doesn't go down well with me.
In conclusion, this has solved absolutely nothing for us. So we're going to hear what you have to say. On the 23rd of June, don't forget to vote.
Well, what a great insight into the mind of the public. Right. So all of you, quick, fire me a reply. Are you in or are you out? Tamuka.
I say stay in.
And why?
Staying in the EU provides the UK with many benefits, such as free trade between countries without any tariffs that will be imposed on the UK.
Fair enough. Okay, Ashley, where are you with the whole
I think
in or out
we should
situation?
go out of the EU. The EU is very unstable financially with a lot of countries going bankrupt, and I think we could invest more money into our own economy and make our country better.
So let's focus on Britain first, is what you're saying. Tamin, where are we with?
I would say stay in the EU, but reform it to make Britain's voice be heard. Is because if we move out, we'll be in a lot of trouble financially because 1/10 of the country's jobs are directly linked to the EU. By leaving, that will put us in a really big danger.
Well, weaker apart, certainly. Well, I really do feel like I've just endured a politics lesson. Thanks for that, guys. So, moving on now, we have our next topic, a slightly controversial one. Let's talk about the one and only Donald Trump. Would you look at that? That's right, the real Donald Trump is here with us in the studio. Now, you've been actually up to quite a bit this week, haven't you, Donald? No. Okay. We could be waiting a while here. So let's take a look at what he's got up to.
Oh, good morning, Avril. I do love bacon. Not as much as Cameron, though. Oh, yeah. Looking sexy, just like my daughter. David? David! David! David? David!
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, Trump!
God, you're so original. David! Oh, fuck it, Ben'll do.
Well, haven't you had a busy week? Right then, guys, now it comes to the part of the show that we call Top Trumps, okay? So today we've created a little game, and I'm going to read out some quotes, and you have to tell me if Trump really did say it, and if you think it's true, you must say Trump. If you think it's false, so you must say not Trump, okay? So let's begin with number 1. I think gay marriage is something that should be between a man and a woman. Tamin, where are you with this?
I think that's something he's dumb enough to say, so I'm going to say Trump.
Trump? Ashley?
That is his views. He's very against gay marriage, so I'm going to say Trump.
Okay. Tamuka?
Yes, it does have the Trump stamp of approval. So
Was that
Trump.
the gay part?
Yes.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was that one. Moving on to number 2. You know, it really doesn't matter what the media write as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. Who said that? Tamuka?
It's a very interesting thing to say, so I'd say Trump.
Trump? Ashley?
Sounds more like a Kardashian or a rapper like Kanye, but Trump's ego is very big, so I'm going to go with Trump.
Tamim?
Yeah, just simply for that last part, I'm going to say Trump.
Okay, it was Trump indeed. Number 3 here, if you tell a big enough lie and tell it frequently enough, it will be believed. Tamim?
He has too big of an ego to admit he lies, so I'm going to say not Trump.
Not Trump, okay. Ashley?
I agree. I think it's something more Cameron would say, so
not
I'm
Trump.
not Trump.
Okay, Tamuka?
Some big words there for Trump, so I'd say not Trump.
Not Trump. The answer was actually Hitler on that one. It's one of my favourites. I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully. Tamuka, I'm coming back to you on this one. Who said this?
Very interesting, so I'd say Trump.
Trump, okay. Ashley?
Why fish?
I have no idea.
I think that's a little... I don't think Trump would say that, so I'm
So
going
who are we going for?
Trump.
No Trump?
No
okay.
Trump.
Tamim?
Fish, I don't think Trump, but someone on his level would probably have said that.
Yeah.
Okay, well on that level, it was George Bush, not far away. Moving on to number 5 quickly. All of the women on The Apprentice flirted with me, consciously or unconsciously. That's to be expected. Let's move quickly here with Tamuka.
That's definitely Trump.
Trump?
So.
Trump.
Trump.
Okay, so all Trump on the team, and it's Trump for me as well. So definitely right on that one. Thank you for that. Trump seems to be winning his fair share of primary election votes in different states of the Republican nomination. He's won Florida, Illinois, and North Carolina. So what do we all think? Does he stand a chance of winning the big election, Tamuka?
He's a very interesting man. He has a very imposing personality, but I wouldn't say that he's presidential material.
Not presidential material. Ashley?
I think America's come too far to fall back to where he's saying, so I'm going to go with Bernie for the win.
Bernie for the win. Okay, not a popular man.
Yeah, definitely Bernie for the win. America is the general public of America I don't think they'll agree with Trump when it comes to the presidential election. So not Trump.
Poor old Trump. He's definitely not popular on this show, is he, at all? Anyway, that just about wraps it up for this week's Politics Edition. Can I just say a massive thank you to our guests today. You've all had such a wonderful and different opinions. I've certainly learnt a lot. We couldn't run this show without you. We had a great time, and we hope all of you have too. So we'll catch you next week, where we'll be doing a battle of the centuries. Which generation was better? With a new set of panellists, this has been the Mass Debate Show, and we wish you all a very good night.